Welcome to Couples and Crits. This podcast is brought to you by Gold Mountain Games. Find out more at goldmountaingames.com.
Hello, and welcome to Couples and Crits. I am David Osborne. These are the rest of them, starting with who would like to go first?
I'm Kelsey. I am David's wife. I play a fairy warlock, and Navy and Laura, and that is also sisters with Octavia, who is played by Allison.
Hello, hello. I'm Allison. I play Octavia. Octavia Evanora. I always forget.
That's true. We haven't actually done that picture in a little while.
I like to say it because it rhymes with my sister's name, but I also don't remember to say it. That's it. I've not been doing anything.
It's been a while since we recorded the last canon episode. We did do our holiday episode last time. And we do have a quiet one still, as he has not introduced himself yet.
Yes, yep. Ethan here, and I am playing the Shining Knight, Sir Etienne Petite.
Petite. I thought it was just petite.
Oh, well, when you say it with a French, I think Petite.
Hey, would you grab my cup? Thank you.
So, like I said last time, we did our holiday one shot. It was the I just had a mind blank there. Anybody remember the Dreadlord's Talisman? Yes, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little mind fart. We played the Dreadlord's Talisman one shot, developed by Gold Mountain Games. It is available on Drive-Thru RPG. It was quite fun. It was definitely different, shortening down a session for me. But I'm gonna try and attempt to keep the sessions about that length. Does that sound good for you guys?
Yeah, it's fine.
It worked out to about an hour episode once edited and everything. So we're gonna attempt that for you today. So it may not be as long as what you're used to, but I'm excited. If you guys would go ahead and roll your d20s for me to determine who does our recap.
19.
17. Nope, it's 12.
13.
Okay, so we got a 19, Kelsey. Yes. Do you remember what we did during the last canon episode?
Oh,
we can help each other out.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, first of all, let me grab my notes.
Oh, she's finding her notes.
Yes. Okay. So we go to what's the watchtower with Bramble. Is it Bramble Thornfoot one name, or is that the two different?
That is one name.
That's one name. Okay, the way I read it.
That is the reason Thorn is called Thorn. It is spelled different. It is a big city. Unfortunately, you just ran into two people with similar names. So My bad on that one.
Okay, so we end up going to the watchtower, and we end up fighting gnolls. We were attacked by the gnolls, and then I did not take good notes, but we end up killing the gnolls and passing out, and the gnolls and the Pack Lord.
Yes, the Pack Lord as well.
And then we passed out and collapsed, and that's when we ended things.
Okay.
We also want to add, so it was important to my character at least, that we also explored the city of Father Fort somewhat, and we visited the watchtower, not the watchtower, the clock tower that was there in the city, and we learned that it was a relic, something that was made or curated by the old hero Nossi. So
that's right.
Sir Etienne saw it as somewhat of a holy site in his mind.
Yes, Nossi is actually his old character.
Yeah. So I might have a little bit of bias towards this particular old.
Well, so hey, I'm going to do that for each of you. So we'll each get to experience that moment. So I'm glad you enjoyed that, honestly. That was fun for me to bring that in. So, all right. So go ahead and give yourself an inspiration. If you already have one, you can give it to one of your teammates. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So she got the inspiration because I'm trying to be a magnanimous DM and be friendly sometimes. So you guys just had that terrible nightmare. You wake up. It is just after dawn, and you wake up, and Bramble and Thorn are also wrestling.
Well, I shoot up. I'm like, Octavia!
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Etienne?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
What was that?
What was what? I had a nightmare. I don't know about y'all.
It felt so real. Wait, what did you...
had quite the restless night.
What did you dream?
I dreamt that the whole town was taken out.
I had
Was it
this
a vampire?
Yes, a vampire.
Yeah, and you guys died in front of me.
Let's see. And then I'm gonna go to like where can I see Father Fort about?
If you go back to the window that you originally checked it in, you can see Father Fort.
Okay,
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Like deja vu.
18 on the die. So 20, dirty 20.
It appears to look normal.
I'm like, well, it doesn't seem to be gone.
Well, let's wake up the other
days. So we wake up, Thorn and
Bramble.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this feels weird.
You have a headache too?
Yeah.
Did you also dream about a vampire?
Dreamed about a dragon grabbing me. I don't remember much after that.
Yep. Well, there was a dragon.
and it did grab him.
Did you guys see the dragon? It was like...
What? You mean that was real?
No,
No.
I don't think it was real.
We don't.
I mean, we're not dead.
We're confused.
Whether or not it was real is still quiet then.
Apparently, we all had the same nightmare.
Oh, wow.
You go wake up those dudes that guy that's with us.
So I go over there and I'm like, "Hey, wake up! Hey, did you have a nightmare?"
Well, oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have a headache too?
I did have a nightmare.
Vampire?
Dragon?
Dragon?
Did you get taken by the dragon?
Dragon? Was there a dragon on yours?
Yeah.
Something
So
ripped into my chest.
We saw a dragon take your life, Bramble.
Yeah, we watched it.
Oh, what?
But it's not real. You're not really dead.
So,
Unless we're all dead.
And he looks around. Okay, this is where I remember passing out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that was.
It was not real. Because now that I've been awake for just like 2 minutes, I know that wasn't real.
So
What do you get? First, we need to clear here.
What?
Let's clear here first. Get out of here and search this area. Then we'll figure out what the heck that just was. We don't need to stay where we just bought a whole bunch of gnolls, though.
Oh. That's
So
true.
you guys
Well, we
wanna
can
do a little
leave.
search?
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head back down because aren't we at the top of the watchtower?
Yes, you guys are at the top of the.
Do you want to head down?
Watchtower now. Bramble starts looking around. He doesn't just leave because you guys, if you guys remember right, came here looking for clues.
Oh,
So,
sure. What were we? Yes.
Do you want to help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. How about you go ahead and roll investigation with advantage since Bramble's also looking.
Okay. I'll just be like, hey, bro, I'm helping. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay, crit. So,
A crit?
if you remember right, when you came into the top of the watchtower, it looked like they had kind of set up and were waiting on you guys.
Mhm.
Well, in the corner, you see kind of like in the corner, you see an area where it looks like they were sleeping just before you guys got up here. You see some rolled up cloaks that look like they were being used as pillowcases or like pillows. And on one of the knolls, you do find. I'm going to take a second.
I think one of them is still alive.
You do find this.
Oh.
I have just handed them the second note from that module.
Okay.
You do not recognize the language once again, but that is what you see on one of the bodies of the gnolls.
What language is this? Do you know?
I'm going to look at it, and my eyes are going to start to glow. Morning shift. Alaric, Elo, dinner. Mid shift. Thylia, Jaren, Mira. Night shift. Lysander, Esme, and Hal. Burn when memorized this time, Alaric. I won't cover you again.
So what you see there kind of looks like you found a shift schedule.
Yes,
for the
it's
gnolls.
morning, mid, and night
I
shift.
see.
And then once it's memorized, they're supposed to get rid of it.
And as you go inspect the cloaks that you found, you do see one of them looks like it probably fit on the pack lord. On the back of it, you see what looks to be a huge gaping maw, like a huge animal's mouth just open, and what looks like tentacles trying to crawl over top of it, like it's trying to consume the maw.
It was probably that one thing that came out of the water.
Yeah.
Octopus goblin. What was it?
It was the
I can't remember what they were called. Oh, goblins, that's right.
Sorry, she was looking at her notes.
Yeah, well, I'll keep a hold of this. And let's get out of here.
Yep.
Clue to what though? What is this supposed to be a clue to?
Well, it's the ships that they were taking for some either
Well, there's 3 on each shift.
and it's something that they don't want people to know who's on each shift.
Burn one memorized this time, Ulrich.
And Ulrich,
Who's Ulrich?
Ulrich's on the morning shift.
We need to find out who Ulrich is.
Well, you recognize it. It's the same script that was written as the other note that the Captain Farris told you was Noel's script.
So that's the one that said that to meet him at the watchtower, but it hadn't been cleaned out in a while.
Oh, same dude.
Same one. Same.
We need to find
same
this
language.
Oh, we need to find this one dude.
And it's Knoll language.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell that.
Are Knoll the dog things? Okay.
Good memory. Yes,
Lot of
those are the
dogs.
monstrous dog humanoid mixture.
Harder for them to be to see during dawn and dusk. So the dawn and dusk would be
Mid-shift.
would be like end of mid shift, early night shift. Who's on that? Let's see. I don't know. Like I know these people.
Yeah.
Oh, Jared. Yeah, we can get him. He's an easy one. And I don't know, but it looks like there's that daily.
I can't read Noel.
Oh, I was just asking if Alex. Oh,
No, we're in character.
If the note was written, they seem to be addressing this Ulrich. I would assume that is the one that you found. Is it not?
Oh, good. See, I'm gonna pick up his robe. Else
That one does not have the emblem on it. The only one that has the emblem is the one that was big enough to fit the back.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Is there anything else in that?
You do find a little bit of gold and copper on them.
Oh.
Probably 10 gold, few copper, not much, but
Just
other than
enough
that, they
to
didn't have much on them really, other than the cloaks they were using as minerals and their weapons.
Okay. I'm going to take this one.
Octavia, even though grabs that distinguished cloak as well. Is a symbol I do not recognize. Could perhaps be another clue.
I'll grab them.
So,
Do you have the fanny pack, or do I have the fanny pack?
I have the fanny pack. You have the puppet.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you these cloaks and tell you to give. All right.
What is the fanny pack? I put them in my
It's like the
sparkly fanny pack.
the note.
And the notes.
okay. So you guys finish investigating the room. You find the extra note and the unidentified cloak at the moment.
No chests.
There is no chest. You did find a little bit of gold on them, but it doesn't seem they had much, really.
That's okay.
Okay, go ahead and add 10 gold
That's
and
a
6 copper.
Oh, I already did that too. I wasn't going to tell anybody.
I still want you.
Don't. Bramble does suggest heading back to Captain Farris's office.
That's fine.
May be on shift. He's not sure.
Captain Farris is at the gate, right?
Yeah.
He might
Well,
be
I
at
mean,
the
that's
north.
where his office
His
is.
office is just outside the north gate. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
The north. So that's all the way up there.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. Do we want to go through the city and do that, though? That way we
So I will zoom out on the map for him a little bit to give him a little bit better visual of the surrounding area. I just
This
added
is
the
lower
watchtower.
inside of Fatherport. Like that's the outline. Yeah. Okay.
No, that is the road. This is the fortress wall.
Oh, that's my outline. I thought I was.
Yeah,
That's the road. I'm sorry. Well, when it was zoomed in a little
Right.
bit.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to zoom out for you
Yeah,
guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Lindsay's out. Okay, so do you guys want to head back towards Fatherport, and do you want to go into the city on the south side and go up, or do you want to go up to the forest?
You know, I'm literally terrible at directions. So I don't care where we go into the city. We just need to go.
The options are: do you want to go through the city where there are buildings and things to go?
I just can't. I can't do this today. I'm having a headache, and all she wants to do is tell me what.
And
North
do you
is.
want to go with the forest, or do you want to go
the headache is starting to fade some as time is
I'm
passing.
just lying.
She's a liar.
Oh, all of you would notice this.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's lame.
Perhaps we should
Where's
the
Gabby?
decision making for the time being. Let us go straight to the North Gate.
Okay.
Just following you.
So we're gonna go up through.
Okay, so you decide to go that way. Bramble's like, that's okay. I'm fine with that path. I'll follow you guys. You guys take the lead on this one. It's right here. Go ahead and make a percentile roll for me, and it will be your random encounter for this.
Oh, where's my 100?
Oh, if you want to break out your D100, go ahead, baby.
And
We can wait for that one. I believe it's, Bought her set that had literally one of everything in it for all the days a while back.
It's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. That's right.
Whoa, there it is.
All right. D100.
Oh,
Roll it here.
Here.
How is it going to land on a number?
Oh, 20. Is that
I mean, I guess it'd be the top one.
The very top number.
24? This is the top.
Close. But you guys are lucky in nothing. So you travel along that distance, couple miles through the scenic forest. It's nice. You come across the bridge. It is a beautiful scenic river flowing through. It does arc over top, probably about 200 feet over. That way, boats and stuff can travel down the bridge underneath it, or down the river underneath the bridge. So it is a pretty well made, and the architecture on this thing, it's sturdy and it's well built. For you don't know how long it stood, but it looks like it could have been here a long time and could be for a long time to come. You cross that bridge and continue along your path through the forest, and about 3 hours go by, so it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and you guys start coming up to the north gate. What do you do?
I'm following you guys. I'm like,
So
I am in today. She's just
as
like a
we
little bit-
come up to, just follow us.
Now I assume
Got it.
directly in front of Northgate.
So I'm looking for Farris, obviously. Do you see him as we approach the gate?
You do see Ferris is on the other side of the gate. He's sitting out on one of the chairs out there, just kind of relaxing, watching people come in and out. It is open at the moment. There are some traders going through.
Okay, so I fly through, I fly up to him and I'm like, hey, Farris.
Howdy, little lady.
Oh, hey.
What can I do for you? Hopefully, you were successful with them gnolls.
Yeah,
We were able to eliminate the infestation.
we were.
Okay. Any word on Old Man Thorn was there?
No one was there.
No one?
There was
There was a list.
They were give him that.
Yeah. And so I'm going to pull out this, the shift.
Some more gnoll, right? Huh?
I'm going to get out the shift list and give it to.
Well, once again, little lady, remember.
Oh, yeah, you. I'm sorry. I think because I could read everything, everyone can.
Well, I appreciate
Sorry.
you thinking I'm smart like that, but I wear heavy armor for a reason.
So, my sister found this, and it's a 3-shift change
Okay.
schedule, and it's morning, mid shift, and night shift, and it is definitely written in Knoll.
Okay.
So, and it's got a little side note over here to burn it after memorized.
Well, I'm glad somebody filled that little side mission.
Well, it sounds like this isn't the first time he said that. To memorize it this time, I won't cover for you again. So I'm assuming that he's probably
Memorize. This is that shut up,
Sounds
girl.
like that tower's been being used for a little while.
Uh-huh.
So,
It's a clock rotation. is what
yeah.
That is.
yeah. So
And, were all the gnolls in one place? Did they happen to be split up? Do you
They
remember?
were all coming towards us, right?
Well, this DM time out there.
Yeah.
If you guys do recall, because it has been a month since we
Were they
did
like
that
coming
session.
down the road?
When you guys first snuck up to the tower, you did see 3 on the bottom floor. Look how many names are on that
3.
shift.
3.
You guys took out the first guard rotation.
What
That's why.
time did we get there? Do we remember?
It was the night. It was dusk.
All right, back
Okay.
in.
Well,
Well, there was 3 at the bottom layer.
all right. So it sounds like they were setting up watch to cover themselves.
Yes.
All right. Hopefully that was all of them there for now, but I'll send some more guys up that way. Thank you.
We didn't see Old Man Thorn though.
He looks over at Bramble.
Sorry, I got stuck in the voice there for a second. He looks over at Bramble. Bramble goes,
"The right, sir. I didn't smell him.
Uh,
I could go to the last known location and start from there."
you go, Captain Farris looks puzzled for a second, rubs his hand on the outside of his helm, and goes,
All right. Start at the lighthouse and come back at dawn, or come back at dark, and we'll see if they've gathered anything. We'll go from there.
and you see Bramble and Thorn take off in the direction of the lighthouse. He looks at you two. My bad. You 3. Allison left the room for a second.
replaced by Cantaloupe.
Yeah, Cantaloupe is subbing in, so we're going to wait here for just a second. Okay. You're okay?
Children.
Yep. Had to take a little kiddo pause. So he sent Bramble off to go try and see if he could pick up Thorn's scent, Old Man Thorn's scent at the lighthouse.
Okay.
And now he turns to you 3.
Was there anything else you guys may have gathered? Just a list? Anything important whatsoever to where maybe we can start trying to find a location for Thorn, figure out what the hell is going on here?
Show him the cloak that we brought.
Okay, so then I pull out the cloak and show it to
The one with the symbol.
with the other symbol, not the
Okay, with the
new
the
symbol.
gaping mouth and the
Yeah.
tentacles. Okay. He looks at it for a second, holds it out in front of him.
I don't recognize that.
I've never seen it either, but I don't know anything.
You don't either.
Go ahead and make a history check for me. See if maybe by chance, somewhere in your guys' histories, you may have gone to a library.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
13.
13.
Was it history?
History, yep.
11.
I didn't pay
Okay,
attention
you
to
guys
history
don't
class.
really recognize this, so okay. Captain Farris doesn't recognize it either, so
If you could possibly go do a little research while he's trying to find old man Thorn's scent. Maybe if you go to the church, or my apologies, the library here in town, and do a little research, you might be able to find what that's connected to, or maybe just something connected to cults in the area.
I'll go to the library. I hate going to the library, but we'll go to the library.
There's a library in this town.
Oh yeah, there's
I wish I would have known this earlier. We should make always a trade test. Building full of limitless books to read. What could be better, Octavia Evanora?
I mean, there's a lot of things that are better.
Name 3 things that are better.
Flying.
Like,
1. You see?
Sleeping.
not quite 3, but nice try.
One more, I can do this. Animals.
Animals.
All right. And
Yeah.
I'm going to ask as the DM to Etienne, do you think you may have ever visited the library in Charm?
Oh, no, I don't think I've ever been to.
You don't think you would have?
I've never been to Shard at all.
Well, you may have spent time around there. I was just wondering if maybe you may have gone because you like old histories and stuff like that. So let's just trying to build a little back story there for you. Okay. So, you get directions to the library. It is over by, all right. Give me 1 second here. Getting the map fixed. And now I'm going to get back in character. Okay. Oh, we got a cat sleeping on the TV. Nice and warm for him, I bet.
That's anything warm.
Yep. Caleb loves the beer.
Mostly on my
Yep.
laptop.
He may have broken her laptop
Yeah,
once.
he broke it, which it phenomenally, randomly,
Yeah, it's
awesome.
like 6 months later. Just
Came back on the other day, not like a week ago, and I'm so happy.
All right. So, sorry, let me take a...
I had a really good Stardew account on that computer, and I was really upset.
Oh, yeah. You were years into it.
Yeah, I know. I need to log back in and see where I was at.
All right. Sidebar.
Sorry. We're also big Stardew Valley fans. Shout out.
Shout out Stardew Valley.
Hopefully you'll recognize some of the nerdisms tonight when they get to the library.
Oh,
Yes, I have invented a few names of books for you guys.
we're gonna have to get a contribute thing for the line.
All right. Give me 1 second. You gotta let Pattern back outside. Okay. Now let's attempt for me to get back in character.
Well, all right there, little lady. My name's Farris. All right, I think I got it. All right. So, if you would, go over to the library, try and find out any information you can on this thing, and bring it back to me here by night. We'll try and come up with a plan, figure out what we can do. It's over by the castle, and as you guys know, he's got a map over there by his office. He's pointed directions for you guys a few times, and he points out this big, elaborate building, one of the bigger buildings in town, if you're being honest, and it is near the castle, but closer to the sea than the clock tower is. So it's in that same general little grand area where everything's just magnificent and built up.
Okay.
Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
Yeah. Well, if you're telling us that we should probably go, he seems Etienne definitely wants to go. Do you want to go read some books?
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
All right. They talked very into it. Okay.
I'll just go find local library. I like the kids section. So I'm gonna go find that.
All right. So
That castles, you know.
as you guys start coming up into the library area, it's probably 30-minute walk to get through there through the city. You see a grand structure made entirely of stone with 4 marble pillars. Along the entranceway, spanning the front, is many windows, each carved with a mosaic of a cat's paw encircled by a crescent moon. Those are the pictures I sent you guys earlier if you want to go ahead and look at those. That is the emblem of the followers of the Way of the Moon.
Kind of cute.
Well, if you want to learn more, you may have to go inside.
That's cool. Let's go in.
Yep. Let's go in.
Okay, as you guys walk up the marble staircases to get up to the door, like I said, this is an elaborate library. It's one of the best built buildings in this town, besides probably the castle and the clock tower. When you walk inside, sorry, having to take a quick little pause here.
Okay.
But
So, Raleigh? Well, that was Raleigh.
Could you stop doing that?
She said it was her.
that was our daughter.
Could you not?
Thanks.
All right. So as you guys walk up the grand entrance to the library, there may be a lot of editing having it. I think an earlier session we're playing on a Sunday instead of our normal Saturday.
It's chaos.
Yeah, we had a cookout with like it's a bit spastic here at the moment. But yes, as you walk up into the library, you see row upon row upon row of books and shelves, and it's this 2-level on the inside. You can somewhat see like an opening to where it's like a entryway, and then there's a desk probably 15-20 feet inside. Just all right. Sorry about that. We had to take another kiddo break. So we're going to pick back up with you guys having just walked up the marble stairs into the entrance of the library. As you go through the double doors, you see row upon row of bookshelves to your left and right, and a second layer up top as well with what looks like a opening foyer in front of you. Across the foyer, you do see what looks to be a young, brown-haired, kind of scraggly, but looks like he tried to part it at least, beardless little gnome, wearing what looks to be dark black, almost grayish robes that are, some of them appear to be, some of the pieces are 3-4 sizes too big. A few of them look like they were too small. Fairies, maybe. Like, this dude's all sort of mismatched. But as you walk up, you see he's frantically scribbling, staring at you guys while scribbling on this notepad, and just locked eyes. And just,
Hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I did it again.
Hello?
and he looks right at you, and you can tell he's like in awe.
And how tall is this
Shiny Knuckle is here.
Greetings, Master Barbarian.
Hi, call me Evan, please.
Evan?
Evan.
Evan.
Yes.
This is a magnificent building you have here, Evan.
Yeah. So cool. Sorry. I've heard stories about you, and I love stories. That's why I work in this library. Can I show you something?
Of course.
And he turns around the notepad he was scribbling on, and Evan is the name of the artist that drew that character art for you guys that you guys have seen between the class session and this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Evan would have said he would like to be a little gnome, and so you guys have now seen a
Nice.
character art. Thank you, Evan. That was amazing art, by the way. I thought it was.
I
pretty
love
cool.
it.
Yes.
Very cool.
I liked it. It was good. It was not my idea of these words, but it was very well done. It was
You
just,
said other than the hair. That was
the hair was something.
okay. Describe how you picture your hair then.
I don't know. I just not like that.
Oh my gosh. See, this is totally Niamora.
That is something they share in common. Very indecisive people.
So yeah, just other than that, I mean, I loved it. It was very well done.
No, I thought it was cool. The wings and everything that you got on my character was what I was imagining in my head. So I thought it was really cool.
I was just fascinated to see it. Like your guys' people you've been playing brought to
I
life.
know. I've never had that happen. So
Yeah.
I was worried.
Sorry about that.
Cool.
A little sidetrack.
Love it.
Anyway, he turns around the picture and goes,
I'm kind of a little artist, and here, maybe you would enjoy that. How can I help you?
Thank you very much about that.
I want to see.
It shows you.
Wait.
and it's literally you guys.
I know, I
that
was
are
like,
walking into.
Hey, how did... Weird.
How did you? Oh, that's what I was doing as you guys were walking in. I just drew that.
But that fast?
Well, yeah, it's one of my little perks that I.
What am I going to do right now? Draw it.
And he's locked-eyed again, this pencil scribbling, and he's just working away, and bam.
And
There
I'm
it is.
flipping you off.
It is a perfect recreation of suppose you were just doing. It was from
That's hilarious. That is such a cool talent.
Oh, thank you.
Very useful too.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's like a...
Yes. How can I help you guys? Most people come to the library for a reason.
Yeah, we came here for a reason. Not for fun, that's for sure.
You are clearly a very talented artist. Perhaps we could tap your talent as a librarian.
Oh, sure. What can I do for you?
We're here to do some research. You see, we have this symbol we found on a cloak involved in an investigation, and we are trying to learn the history of this symbol. Perhaps it is a coat of arms or a symbol of some organization from the past.
What's that symbol?
And I'll pull it out and show it to him.
What's that symbol on the side of your library?
Oh, you see it's on his robes as well.
Yeah.
That is the symbol of the Way of the Moon. It was founded after Lily of the Moon many, many years ago after she helped save the world from the Trask. Its headquarters is located a few days north of here at Moon Shadow Key. It's a few days travel from here, but our order, we maintain all the libraries here on Thetheus. We help maintain the histories of our world and even the stories. Anything that is written is valued and treasured here.
Who is that? Who is Lily?
Oh, she was a Tabaxi monk. She was fierce, loyal, and she helped defeat. I don't know her history super great. That's kind of failure on my part at the moment as a budding monk. I should probably study a little bit more than I draw.
You're a monk?
Well, I'm trying to be. It's monks that work here and maintain the libraries, and you can normally find
least 1 or 2 on duty. Some other people work here as well, but there's normally a monk or 2 on the premises of each library. And
We had a soda.
that's okay. We get
That's so
thirsty
cool.
talking, folks.
That's cool though. I've never heard. Have you heard?
Go ahead and roll a history check for me. See if you may have heard anything about it if you'd like. Or if you choose to.
I don't think that I would have.
Not
That-
something you're.
No.
Okay, not something Octavia would have
No.
looked into.
I mean, Etienne surely knows at least the basics of all of the old heroes, I would think, from stories.
Yeah, so you do know some of the histories because that's what you read growing up was the stories about the heroes. Now some of them were fictitious, but for the most part, she was a very stalwart part of the group. She always valued keeping knowledge sacred and wanted to pretty much, if everything was lost, she wanted knowledge to still be available. So she protected books that she found throughout time and started the first library actually after the Tarrasque was in prison. And so once that is cool.
That's cool.
Once the monastery started, the Moon Shadow Keep was the original monastery. This is probably 500 years ago or so was once they started branching out and started doing the libraries throughout the grand cities. There's one here in Fatherfort, another in Sharn, and you believe another in Iron.
So she was one of the founding, what did you say? Heroes?
She's one of the old heroes, yes.
Okay. Like your friend your no-see guy?
Just like Nossi.
Cool.
We can thank all of them for even our existence to this day. We
Well,
have
I
to be
don't know
here
about that.
without them.
Sure. If you want to believe that, you can believe that.
Believe it with all of my heart.
Well, you could convince me one day, maybe.
So, but yes, you guys were asking for information on something. What?
Oh,
is it?
sure. Sorry, I interrupted.
No,
Sorry, I interrupted because I didn't.
I get distracted easily myself. That was brilliant.
Yeah, you were asking about the crest on the cloak that we found.
We do have some stories on. Let me see. And he starts rifling through. Well, we've got 2 other people waiting on a book at the moment, so it may take me a minute to get to looking. But if you want to start looking yourselves, but
What do you think that of you? Should we start with the assumption that this is a symbol for an organization or a family?
Oh,
Can we just show it to him?
and what is that symbol again?
Can I show it to the librarian guy?
if you want to, yeah.
Here it is.
So it is a gaping maw with what appears to be tentacles trying to ensorcel it, I guess, like take it over.
Oh, okay, like
it's
engulf
yeah,
it.
engulf it. Yes, that's
okay.
the right word. Okay, so
I want to show it to him because he draws pictures. He's
Right.
seen a lot of things. I want to see if he sees it, if he can just tell us about what it's at.
I don't recognize that. But
Would you think family or group?
I feel like
I'd go groups.
Groups?
Maybe cults.
Okay, we'll split up in that. Where's that in the library?
unfortunately,
Moon was a tabaxi, so she wasn't very organized when she gathered her books, and everything's just kind of put on shelves.
So
Somebody should really do something.
Yeah,
about that.
So
the
wait a
catalog.
minute.
Unfortunately, no. It takes me hours to find books myself. Sometimes.
What?
That's
They're not
why
in
I
alphabetical
may want to
order?
start looking yourself.
How did you?
so. Okay,
Really?
so in this library where
Well, it's sectioned off. You will see sections. Now, there is...
So what section should we go to? Where's the quickest way to get to?
For groups of history, depends on how far back you're going, but you're going to want to go probably near the lounge.
There's a lounge.
Okay. If you follow the ropes here, and there is a roped off little area, and it does lead back, like a little path, kind of zigs back and forth. If you follow that path, against the far wall, there is a roped off area that is the lounge.
Well, let's head there. Maybe I can get food.
Maybe. Let's head that way.
Okay. Are you hungry?
Are you guys wanting my assistance after I finish these 2 books, or would you like to?
Yeah, you can come find us.
Okay. I will come look for you. It may take me a little while. If you haven't found it, I will try and help you.
Okay. Hey. All right. Is there food back there?
I do not think they sell food at the library.
You, sir, have never been to the library.
I was like, if he said that was a tabaxi, cats like food. Like they probably had food, right?
This is out of character. I may have fancied up my libraries a little bit. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah.
All I am saying is would not get your hopes up.
Okay. Well, if there's food in the lobby,
There might be like a concession stand or something, or like a
even if it's
small area.
even if it's a bucket with like anything, shrimp, anything in it, I would.
shrimp. Shrimp at the library? What is happening now?
So, as you guys weave your way through the library, towards the back corner over here, you do see that as you start working your way through some of the bookshelves, you see what looks to be the glow of a fireplace off in the distance. And as you come around a shelf, all of a sudden you see chairs, couches, a fireplace with rugs, some beanbags, bar at the back wall of this library.
I'm gonna nudge them both. Actually, I'm gonna punch them both. I'm gonna punch them both and be like, "See, I told ya."
Behind the bar, you see a furball, a female furball. She's got some kind of twisted braids as her hair. She's kind of just sitting there relaxing, just swaying back and forth. Looks like she's not super busy. Next to the fire, up on a rug, you do see what looks to be also another monk dressed in a similar but fitting attire this time. His aren't baggy and loose. It's a white and black tabaxi, looks like a white tiger, curled up next to a book asleep.
Cool.
It seems I must admit that I was wrong.
Hey, you owe me a food then.
Food?
I think that is fair.
That's nice.
You do look like
I guess I'll approach
I'll follow
the
you.
bar. You said it was female?
A female furball.
Greetings, mistress. I must admit, this is my first time being able to purchase food or drink at a library. Would you perhaps tell me what it is you have to offer?
Well, here is bar. We got us some drinks and some snacks. And we might have a meat pie or 2.
What kind of snacks?
We have pretzels. We have cheese sticks. And I think we may even have some fried fritters.
Oh man, can I get one of each?
Well, where you gonna sit, little lady?
I mean, I can stand and eat, but I'll sit over here if I need to.
Okay. What's your name? That way when it's ready.
And you can look around. You're the only people back here, but she's treating you like it's busy.
Sure. Octavia.
And she writes it down, sticks it down, turns around.
Wait, but there's more.
Oh, my apologies. Takes the sticker back off the little poker. What can I do for you, little lady?
Is there anything you would like?
Yeah.
Leonora?
What did you get? I got everything. one of the I got the fried taters, the fried cheese stick, and the salt fried. I don't know.
There was pretzels, mozzarella sticks, and chips.
I'll take some mozzarella sticks.
Was there other food too, though? She said,
What kind of drinks do you have?
Gourmet restaurant. These are just snacks while you eat.
What kind of
We
drinks
don't want you
are
getting
available?
dirty.
What drinks are available?
Oh, well, and she pulls out a huge list. And there's shots.
yeah, but we can spill these on paper.
Oh, well, you can take these outside that there real there. And if you
Sure.
make a mess on one of our books, that's what it's for. And he nods over at the sleeping tiger by the fire.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm just saying. I was just making a point.
You can do it.
I tell to you, I will see that no harm comes. To it.
No harm's gonna come to no books.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What? But you said there's food and snacks.
What?
Didn't see it.
So I may have.
So, like, there's not going to be, like, steak here. Or,
Well, what kind of food you talking about?
I think there was one in the
I'm just really hungry. We haven't eaten in days.
Just take the mozzarella sticks and fried potatoes.
I mean, I am.
Okay. Jeez. Always like this.
And the other thing.
She did hand you this huge list, but if you look behind the bar, there's only like 2 casks available back there.
Okay.
But there's shots.
We'll just take what you got, okay?
All right. What about you, big fella?
I didn't need anything. I would be fine. Thank you.
He doesn't eat.
I'm more interested in exploring the libraries than having a snack at the moment.
All right. Well, that'll take me
Long time. I feel like I'm great.
about 30 minutes.
That's fine.
But you can have your drinks now.
Just take a shot. Just want a shot so I can take it real quick and then
Okay.
leave.
And you're a fairy, so she looks at you, turns over a thimble.
Okay, no.
Janet started to reach out to stop her, but then sees the thimble and nods in approval.
I'll take it. This is a bunch of bullshit.
You got a shot. That was the smallest thing I could put.
Yeah, I get your jokes. I get, ha. It's time.
This furbolg stands almost 7.5 feet tall.
I know.
You are very little.
I know. I knew it was really so. No, it's fine. Okay, yeah, and then I'll just be like, okay, I'm
Okay, well, so
Pour
as-
you a drink. There
Oh,
you go.
wait. She gets a bigger one?
You said shot, little lady. Words matter. We're in a library.
words matter. We're in a library.
This is what you order.
Okay, Etienne.
Oh,
Why don't we just go look for the favorite book?
I
Just
take
do we
a
really
drink,
need to
and
wait
then I
here
sit
for you?
down and I say, okay. And then I look at,
Yes.
we never got her name, the bartender.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? What's your name?
Oh, my name? My name's Willow.
Willow. Okay.
Willow of the Wisps.
Willow. It was.
Great. Willow, will you call me when my food's done? Or will I have to, like, fly back down here? Or, like,
those patrons, like chilies, or
like a weeper? Or
I've never had this request before, but she reaches down behind the bar, pulls out 2 stones. Well, I guess.
with
As long as you give it back when you're done.
Okay. You're giving me a rock?
One piece of the sending stone and keeps the
Stone.
other.
Okay, but I grab it and I'm in character.
Yeah. Okay.
Octavia grabs it and it's giant in her hand. And she's like, why the freak did he give me a rock? Or she, sorry.
It is exactly what you asked for. This woman has done nothing but be accommodating to you, Octavia.
I'm talking to you. What does the rock have to do with
This
it?
is to let you know when your order is ready.
What is...
just look
I
in
will
the
do
thing
this
that-
and say, "Hey, little lady."
She starts freaking out. She doesn't know what it is. Actually, we didn't know what it was.
Like, why do I have a rock?
When your food's ready, I will do that again and bring it to you. You come here.
You'll bring it to me. Great.
No, I can't take food outside the road.
No, you said we could just take the drinks outside.
Oh,
but
the
you said
drinks
we
can go. Yes, just the food. Has
No,
to stay
you said
in
the drinks couldn't go and the food could.
I may have said that backwards.
Because
You
I
can
said,
take your drinks with you because you're waiting on your food. What would be the point?
well, that's why I got a shot.
Would you like a bigger drink, little lady?
No. No.
As
I'll
she
just wait for
walked
my
around
food.
with a big sippy straw in her drink.
No, I'll just wait for my food
Sorry.
after.
Cantaloupe is asleep on our monitor at the moment, our DM or our battle map. I'm dead.
So you just gotta get cute cat picture.
All right. So
All right. So
They'll be shared.
So I
They'll
take a
be
drink of my
baby
drink.
cat
and
Don't put
then
that-
I put it back down on the bar and I look at Willow. Do you know which way we need to go to get to the the history section where we can find information on symbols? You seem to have worked for a while.
oh well, that's actually right over there. And she points literally just to the bookshelf on the other side of the ropes. If you start in that section, probably the next 10, 15 rows is a good little chunk of histories and maybe some random books mixed in there, but that's generally where they keep the histories. and
Cool.
stuff like that.
All right, so I take off flying and I'm like, okay, let me know when the mozzarella sticks are done. And I head that direction.
Yep. See.
All right. So,
Come on. We fly faster than you walk.
no, actually, you guys had the same movement
Well,
speed.
I know.
We should have.
I'm just trying to torment.
This
That's
is a
it.
hard
In
beat.
character. We fly faster than you walk. Then I fly away.
Well, you can set them to reach the higher shelves than I can.
Wow, good point. Come on. And I want to go up to the highest part. And
Okay,
let's
so you
start from
want
the.
to go to the very top of the
Yeah, I'll
section that he recommended.
Yeah.
Okay, no issues. You can fly up because of the fireplace. They did keep that section open as well, so it was almost kind of like another entryway visual, just on the back end of
Okay.
the library. So as you fly up, go ahead and make a investigation or perception check for me. Just start looking for some books and see what you get.
Can I go ahead and head towards the direction that Willow was pointing?
You sure
12.
can. You got a
Books.
12. Okay,
I'll
so
assist you.
Oh,
if you want to roll
I
with
need
advantage.
because I got a now.
it's okay. You guys can. I anticipated a few rolls needing to be made for this. I have book titles made for each of your rolls.
Nice.
So
No, we each can only look for one book, and it's the that one.
no, I have.
If it is not
multiple
there,
books
no
on
hope.
that.
It's not
So no, great butt.
So for Octavia's 12, she finds a book called Happy Farter and His Torturous Gas by A.K. Applebauer.
That sounds funny. I'm going to put it in your fanny pack. I just drop it.
Okay, you can edit this if you want to, Penny, but this today I was cleaning our living room and I saw this note and I picked it up and I read that title on the note and I was like, what is this?
What kind
I wrote it at work.
And so, and it was David's writing, so I was like, I'm just gonna put it by his wallet and go about my
I
life.
thought of these ideas at work, so I used a work slip to write it down on, so I didn't forget them.
And so, yes, that's hilarious. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, so
Hi, Mark.
and here's
Yeah,
I found
I like
Happy Farter and His Torturous Gas. Now you roll the what?
that one.
Okay. You found The Monarch of Rings by J.R. Tolkien.
Nice.
All right. Would the knight like to go?
How about a 10?
Okay, for 10, you found The Turning of Ages by Torbert Warden.
I'm gonna look again.
Okay.
12. Wait,
You got
15.
15 this time. That's a little bit closer. Okay, so for 15, you got a Ready PC1 by Bernard Clive.
Okay. Not it. Still haven't found it.
16?
The Way of Queens by Roberta Sanders.
Not it.
This is Boston.
Are you going to
Not helping.
Are you looking?
You see that Nosy, sorry, not Nosy, Etienne has just like totally dived into the first book that he read and has just been like engrossed in it. And is just reading and flipping pages.
Etienne, is that the book?
What? Oh, no. I'm sorry. This was always one of my favorites.
It's actually the book he referenced in the very first episode. That's why I made that title specifically for him.
That's funny.
I've been distracted. I'm sorry.
Well, we can take the book with us.
And there's a natural 20.
Oh, that's
20. Okay, so you did need at least a 20 to find this, but before it's over, I'm going to give you the last title I had made. Bender's Game by S.L. Potts. All right, so you find the Book of the Lost Souls, A History of the Cults of Tethys, written by Lily of the Moon.
Oh. She wrote.
Testing. This could be of some significance to us.
Yeah, let's go take it.
Are your snacks ready yet?
I don't know. I'll go back over. I'll fly over to the lady. Willow, is my food ready?
Well, yeah, I just hadn't quite gotten over to the stone.
Here's your stone bag, and I'm going to take my food. Thank
Okay,
you.
remember staying the ropes with the food.
Could Lee? Hey, yep. I'm just going to scarf the food down. Here's your mozzarella sticks. Take them before I eat them. Yes.
Oh, they're probably so hot.
Not. What did you were right? How do you even know? Have you even had these before?
I never had the.
Well, then you're gonna save
really
one
hot.
for your save one for you. Here,
We'll keep
take it.
Okay, he takes it.
So,
Good. Now we'll be done eating, and we can.
yeah. So we finish eating our.
Do you guys choose to sit here and read the book in the comfy lounge, or
I guess we could while we were eating.
Yeah, while we're eating, he can be. Oh, wow.
We can read the book while we're eating.
Can he read it?
yeah, the trout? I don't know.
If not, I mean, I can read it.
Mistress Willow, is there anywhere even in private rooms?
Yes, actually, we do. And you see the white tiger kind of stretch.
Oh, yeah, Willow. Oh.
And he gets all cat-like, you know how they get stretched out. And
What can I do for you, Willow?
This was not simple as I was expecting.
Me neither.
Did you see how he had to make it look like thing up was this decision?
Yeah. Cats.
and he's still over there just stretching. He loves that
Licking
blue fire at the
licking
moment.
himself.
And he does eventually fully get up and around and comes over to you.
What do you want, Willow?
She won't take them out of one of the reading books.
Sorry. Yeah, I can do that. All right, follow me.
Yeah, leads the way.
And he does start to lead you guys back towards the middle and takes one of the paths off to the right-hand side to a spiral staircase up to the second floor. There are a few enclosed rooms against the back wall. As you come up, you notice that only one of them is being used at the moment. The other two doors are open. So he takes you to the one to the far end, and you should be goes back down by the fire, you're assuming.
Okay, I will dramatically put the book down.
Oh yeah, it's a thick book. It's probably 15, 20 pound book. Like, fine.
I think it is no coincidence that we were pointed towards a book on the cult and happened to find one authored by Moon herself.
No, it's weird. She in a cult? You know anything about her?
No, I would never believe that one of the great heroes would be part of that cult. It was obviously something that she felt was worth investigating, writing about herself.
Well, can you read it? Or I can, if you can.
I'll open up the book.
What
Page
languages do you read?
Let's see. Common, obviously, Celestial and Halfling.
I'll just mix some of his right now, common.
Nice, cool. Hey, I can read that.
Do I mean to make you feel that your talents are not needed?
Oh, no. You go right ahead.
Well, we'll just sit out and start.
Most realistic while you're reading it. You can read it out loud if you want. Like I'm in school.
I would be happy to.
Okay, as you go to open the front
Sit down.
binder of the book, you do see
Crisscross
that there is
applesauce.
index in the front, and this thing goes on for a good 10 to 15 pages itself of just how many different cults.
Is there-
the history?
Is there pictures in it?
I don't know. Have you flipped further into it, or just
I'm not reading it. Is there pictures in it?
But that's the. I was gonna like grab the back end of the book and start like fast flipping to see if it's just text or not all looking for anything specific.
You do see some hand-drawn pictures in there. Every chapter looks like maybe start each chapter. There's a little hand-drawn emblem on each of them.
So I'm gonna pull up a chair for you, and then I'm gonna get Niamora, and we're gonna sit on the ground, crisscross applesauce, and you're gonna read to us like storybook. Is that something that you're into?
I think that we would be here for a very long time. If we
Okay.
Maybe we should only the pictures.
What could we do to like decrease the time on this? Because if it's each chapter is a
we were
different
taking our
symbol, then that would be a different symbol for each cult. So we could, but how?
we could go through the index fast and see if any of the names strike us as being
Great idea. I don't know anything about books, but you guys got that under control with the indexes. What's an index?
so today I cataloging it. It gives you references where
You're saying
to
words.
search for.
You're saying words. That's all. Words.
Now,
It tells you what page to down to.
oh, well, that's like seems like cheating.
It's just helpful. Okay, so do you want to go through the index?
Yeah, we'll just like read through the names first. See if
You
there's
do see a
anything.
couple titles on Cult of the Damned, Cult of the Lost Souls, Cult of Vacated.
So they all have these generally evil sounding. But you ever know what they are supposed to be symbolizing?
I'm like
There's a
leaning
cult
back
of
in my
male
chair.
So maybe could we slowly flip through the book to see if we can?
It may be our only option.
Good if you choose to. Yep.
So let's. I guess
You do see that this room does have a window, so you can keep an eye on the time that you guys were asked to meet back up with Captain Farris.
What did he say?
So do you want to do it or do you want?
Oh yeah, start searching.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm just gonna be like leaning back in my chair and not doing anything.
Because yeah,
I mean, I'm just like really bored in a library
and
watching
I'm
you guys
going
read.
to. So how far off from where we're setting? Because wait, we're in our own little room, right?
Yeah, I'm so bored. I'm so bored.
Is anything in the room?
Looks like a little circular table in the middle, a couple benches and chairs, a window.
But no
some
other
writing
books or no.
utensils, but no, some
Hey,
stuff for
what?
you to take notes and stuff, but nothing
I
other
told you
than what you brought.
could possibly be bad. We are in a library. Find something to read.
Well, I was thinking about while you guys are reading, if I just go exploring. Is that bad?
Exploring the library.
Yeah, there might be some cool things. There was food here. There might be other cool things. We only went to one part. It is a really big library.
You will stay inside the library.
I'm not going outside.
You will be friendly to anyone you meet.
Yes.
Nice hesitation.
So friendly all the time.
Remember what we talked about? the
I
other
promise
day?
I'll be on my best behavior.
Honey and the vinegar.
Honey and vinegar.
I see no problem with it.
Hey, I'll be back. Now, if you are done, come find me. Sister Sense. You know where I am.
Okay, so while he's looking through that book, I'm going to go back over to where Willow had pointed us and kind of just skim through
That
and see
was
if I
the area
find.
he had found that book on.
Yeah. But I just see if there's anything else that might correlate to that while he's doing that, just that the spell useful in some way.
All right, so we got
Magic reading
by
abilities.
himself, and then the two sisters. That was the door slamming, I think.
I feel like if it was anything worse, they would have been fine.
Right, would have hurt. All right, so the two sisters are walking around the library.
Well, I'm going by myself.
Yeah, we're not together. We're
Okay, so we will start first with Etienne and take care of in room. So, what would you like to do, sir?
You should just I'm gonna start at the. Go start at the back. What kind I'm gonna do and just start flipping until I see and stopping at like
All
every
right, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
stopping at every page that has a drawing. 16.
16. Okay, you do find it's kind of paired off by centuries. The book is so it's each century's cults as they were founded, and near the back of the book is more recent. So as you start going back in the book, you get closer or further back in time. So I'd say
But the end of the book will have the most
it is the
recent.
most recent.
Since
Yes.
whereas I would assume dealing with an active cult, that's where I want to start, is in recent
Okay.
history.
So you are
Dick.
digging through the back, and you do not recognize this emblem on any of at least the back third.
Fair.
I'd say that probably took you about an hour to dig through because you weren't really deep diving. You were just skimming.
All right, then I'm going to catch up on some notes.
Okay. So, which sister would like to go next?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go over to that area and kind of skim through the books, by like maybe the vines or
Okay.
whatever, something that maybe looks interesting. Do I find anything?
Go ahead and make a investigation check for me.
Okay. 16
You do find a couple more copies of the book,
of the same book.
of the same book.
Oh, okay, but nothing new.
Nothing.
Okay.
It seems that as far as you can gather so far, that's
So
the complete history of the cults that they know of.
I want, so since I didn't find anything there, I want to zoom over to Willow, the bartender,
Okay.
and pull out that symbol and ask Willow if she had seen anything close to that.
Okay. So as you approach Willow, go ahead and
Okay, so I zoom over there and I'm like, "Hey, Willow.
hello.
Hey, I know that you probably see a lot of patrons of the library. Is that right?"
Well, good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen this symbol? And I pull out the cloak and I show it to you.
She takes a moment, kind of plays with one of her ponytails, just twirling around her hand while she's thinking. I honestly can't say I recall.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. And then I zoom back over to where Etienne is to see if he's made any progress.
Okay. That took you looking through the shelves. There was a decent amount, probably about 45 minutes. So you're coming in as he's finishing up his last little bit.
Okay. What are you doing?
Well,
sis?
I leave the room.
The door.
I'll go down the hall where we were in the
Okay.
front.
Go back down the spiral staircase towards Evan.
Well, I'll
Or
stay on the same level.
Stay on the first level, but kind of work towards the front of the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to go in a different area to see if there's anything.
Okay, so essentially, you guys are right here at the back of the room. You kind of just gathered here. So you're going to fly over to one of these areas over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's anything interesting over there.
Okay, go ahead and make either a perception check or investigation. I'll let you know
Catches
which one.
my eye. 15.
15.
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay. Same. You find a few more copies of the same book. It looked like maybe there's
Oh, I wasn't looking for books.
just like people.
I was just
or
looking for interesting things in
no.
the building.
just books at the moment. You see, the light shining through with those mosaics that I described earlier with the cat's paw and the crescent moon around it. So, I mean, the view's beautiful.
Sure.
But other than that,
I want to keep going down.
okay, back down to the first floor. There is a spiral in each of those there.
Yeah, I'll
Each
go
of
down
those.
there and I'll
Okay.
just keep looking around to see if there's any areas like the lobby. Like is there any more cool little areas with other people in it, or is
Not
it just
really. The library seems to be pretty empty today. It was just the 3 employees that you've seen so far, and you know that there's a person closed in the room up there next to you guys, but you haven't actually seen it.
Okay.
So,
Well, if I don't find anything cool around here to mess with, I'm just gonna go back. I'll stop and look at that pretty little symbol again.
okay. The crescent moon.
Yeah.
surrounded by-
Actually, I want to go downstairs. I want to go downstairs to that to Evan, and I'm gonna ask him, "Can you draw me that symbol that's on your library? Can you draw it for me?
Oh, sure.
I'll give you some money for it."
Oh, well, knowledge is free. We don't charge for the books here, and I will charge you for this. And he draws it out.
Ah, sweet. Could you also draw me a picture of Etienne stabbing a what are those things? And we're not here. Or
Oh, you're talking about Etienne when he stabbed the goblet.
yeah, yes.
Okay. That would be a cool.
Can you draw
piece of
me
art.
a picture of Etienne, the Shining Knight, stabbing a goblet?
I will see what I can do.
Okay, and when we leave, just hand it.
I
It'll
will
just
see
be
what
like,
I
and I slip him 2 gold.
once again. Knowledge is free.
Well, this isn't knowledge. Okay, but fine. And then I toss him a gold and run or fly.
All right.
Go keep it. I'm already gone by this time.
And it's just still yelling back now.
Shh, it's a library.
If you can't tell, this is a typical luxury.
No, I'll go back up there.
Okay.
I'm like, I didn't do anything cool. You guys.
All right. So when you go back up, you do see that the door is still closed. But you choose to continue.
But where he is in?
Well, there's 3 separate rooms, and
I mean,
when
I'd
you
go back
came
to
up,
the
one
food
was-
place and
Oh,
see
the food
Willow.
place. Okay.
And then I'll go to where they were in the private room.
Okay. So
I'm
I'm
gonna-
go back to Willow first.
Yeah, I'll go. Well, that's the only way I know how to get back to where they are. She's just saying she's going to go
I'll backtrack her way. Okay.
backtrack my way because I don't know how to get back. I'm just a little lollygagging.
She's not going back to the top to Willow.
Gotcha. She's tracing her steps.
Yeah, and then I'll just go to that room, and now I know where it is. And then I'm going to knock. I was thinking about knocking silently, but then I didn't. So I just knocked really loud. I'm like, hey, it's me. Can I come in?
I open the door.
I'm like, okay.
No luck.
I didn't find anything.
Or not the thing so far.
This is really boring. You like these types of places? I mean, there's really nothing to do other than just sit here and look at books.
Nothing to do, and there's a nearly unlimited sources of
Yeah, but
knowledge.
I searched almost the whole library, and there was only us and the workers. No one's in here because it's so boring. Like, no one's here.
So we are surrounded by knowledge. Is But it's up to ourselves to take the initiative to make use of it or to
I get it.
make ourselves able to wield such knowledge.
I get it. I get it, but I don't like it.
I understand though. Spending hours simply running over a book is not what everyone would call entertainment.
No, I'd much rather go stab some shit people.
Yeah, some people prefer combat.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about Octavia. Octavia wants to stab people. That's fine though.
Octavia's more stabby.
I love roleplay. Free run. No, that's.
So you didn't find anything in the book?
No, but did you find other copies of this book?
I did find other copies of the book, but I didn't find anything.
Was it wild? Not all three of us looking for this information.
Oh, I did find another copy, but I didn't really want it.
And neither one of you both found other copies,
I found
and neither one of you.
So hard.
But
Assist me.
but if you're already doing it, I was trying to do something else.
It's a huge book, guys.
Okay, fair.
give me a friggin' copy.
But didn't he already say that he didn't find anything?
He's only
I've only
like a third.
Okay, so I'm like, and I fly out and I go over to that section and I get just the copies that I very like over. And I'm like, here. And I hand it to Octavia. I know you don't like to read. I know this isn't your jam. But just look for the picture.
Okay, I'll just look for the picture.
You don't have to read.
Etienne looks just at both of you for a brief moment before very dramatically, taking his finger to turn to the next page and continuing his search.
Okay.
Octavia kind of sees that you were sassy, and so she also does the same.
All right, so
I can do it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking in the book. Do you need me to roll?
Actually, at this point in time, you guys are looking through the book. If you could, all three go ahead and make another investigation check for me.
13, 14.
8. Guys still weren't finding.
Hey guys, look in the binds of the book. There's a little.
Yeah, you have to go through each individual.
I'm getting so stressed out.
It's been about 2 hours since you guys got to the library now.
My neck is starting to hurt.
What? Just a little longer, and we will.
16.
Not 20. 21 altogether.
3.
That's what was needed. This was a very difficult check. I was going to make it. Had to be a nat 20 to get it.
That's fine.
Help us fail cigarettes.
Do not recognize this symbol anywhere in this book.
It's not even in the book.
What?
Oh my. You know, I feel like I wasted my whole life.
You are confident. You went through your section in its entirety.
I promise. I swear on my sister. Actually, I swear on my dead mom and dad.
Don't do that. Okay, fine.
I feel a little tightening in your chest after saying that.
I take it back. They're not dead. Anyway. I swear.
I also
believe you.
skimmed
I'm
her
sorry.
section a little as well.
The disappointment is supposed to get
Well, it is very disappointing.
Okay, so
And I wasted my entire afternoon in a library. But it's fine.
okay, so now what? Now where do we go from here?
At this point in time, looking out the window, you'd say you probably have another hour or two before the meeting Captain Farris.
I say there's no other part. If there's not a restricted section in this library.
Well, there is things that are roped off.
Where's
It's pathways. Nothing's actually rubbed off. Everything is open and all.
Oh, you can see
yeah.
everything.
It was just the roped areas with pathways.
Just to help you.
Yeah. Guide
Okay,
you.
never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying.
No. Not like the clock tower was.
There was another dude in a room.
Oh yeah, that guy. So I peeked my head out of our little room.
Okay.
Is that door still
It is still closed.
closed? Knock and run. That's decent.
What was that idea? You were reading my mind, sis.
So we could, one of us, or two of us, could stay in here, and then one.
Do you want to do that?
So you-
I see there's nothing to do but to start over on this book and be sure.
No, we're not starting over.
Okay,
He's in a loop.
if that's
He's in a loop. He's stuck in a loop.
so.
Do it. Just go do it. I'll hold the door open.
What's your stealth?
Oh,
Luke, are you stealthy?
yeah.
I'm not very stealthy.
Were you guys talking about trying to ding dong ditch this guy?
I just want to say I have 3.
Okay, you do it.
I'm gonna fly silently out there.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
11?
You think you're flying quietly.
Great. And then I knock on the door and then fly back to the room.
When you get about halfway there, you hear the door open, and what appears to be a dark-skinned elf with pointy ears, almost black eyes, and stark white hair, lean its head out.
Hey, oh, sorry. Hey, oh, sorry. I thought I was knocking on my door. I must have knocked on the wrong door. I'm sorry.
Fairy.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hey, while you're out here, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have a minute?
And
I just was wondering if
And he comes out to join you in the little hallway, and he's wearing almost maroon robes, no symbols on him. He's just kind of standing there with his hands in front of him.
I was just wondering if you knew what this symbol meant. And I showed him the symbol.
I do not. But
I've been looking in all this my book and I can't figure it out. And I just was wondering if you knew.
which book?
Well, do you have another book? Because I've only found one that has like symbols in it.
Symbols of what?
Then I bring out
The book. Yes,
That book.
something. I don't know what it's called. Etienne.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, come on. Come over here.
Sorry,
You're
and
not
I
there.
and we like grab your arm and come bring you out here. Hey, can you tell this guy what? And then his Shining Knight shows up. Does he know what you are? You. Anyway, this is my new friend.
Never asked me my
I know. I'm asking you right now. What's your my new friend's name?
Raoul.
Raul. I'm
Raul.
Octavia. I accidentally knocked on Raul's door thinking it was our door. And now we're talking.
They
She
asked
just
me
asked
if
about
spoke.
she showed him the symbol.
I just want to know if he knew where the symbol, if he knew any other. I mean, maybe he's around from here. Anyway,
He
I just like fly
unfolds
behind
his
you.
hands. He unfolds his hands, pulls a chain up around his neck, and on the medallion you see what looks like an anvil being struck by a baby rattle glowing with radiant light. You, my good knight, would recognize this symbol.
As Orsic's symbol.
And wouldn't we recognize it as the baby rattle with the
You would recognize
That puppet thing.
but you haven't used that puppet yet. Would
Well,
recognize it.
Well, we have seen the symbol.
That's true.
How we've seen it. So
Yes, it's the symbol on the Church of Orsay.
okay,
It's a
so
widely
we've
known
seen it. So we're like, okay, what the heck? Hey, I've seen that before.
Yes, it is a symbol of my order. I am a priest of Orsic.
That's so cool. I'm new to all this stuff, and I've been learning about all these new old heroes, and I didn't know if like this symbol had anything to do with it.
I do not recognize this symbol, but there is a bigger church
My apologies. A bigger library in the city of Sharn that may have more information.
Sharn. Okay.
How far is Sharn from us? Bramble.
Depends on your route of travel. Roughly by road, I'd say about a month by fast horse. About a month and a week by boat.
Dang, that's a ways away.
It's in the middle of the continents.
Well, that's so far. Okay. Bless you. Well, thanks for the information. I'm sorry I knocked on your door. I really am.
No worries.
Sorry. We can probably go.
Yes, we should probably leave him until whatever place.
I was apologizing. We'll go back to our room. I shut the door and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I panicked.
Wait, you did not accidentally knock on that?
No, I didn't accidentally knock on his door. How else were we going to get information?
But did you feel the need to get information from a stranger?
Well, I don't know. He could have had more information than what we knew.
We are fortunate that he was a follower of Possible.
Yeah.
You must be careful about bringing in outsiders into our investigations or into our quests. You never know who it is you can and cannot trust. Could be a danger.
Yeah, Octavia.
Okay, you guys. I know. Next time, I won't ask random people about the symbol. I get it. But, I mean, it kind of helped.
You're right.
We were lucky. We are lucky that we found someone that knew at least something that would be.
I won't do it again. I promise. I promise.
No, I
Don't
hopefully know the company.
I'm saying that.
No, I'll do you one.
It is possible to get information from other people without completely revealing what it is we are about.
You're right. I shouldn't have shown the symbol.
You're like, here's our entire lore.
Yeah, but we're in a library. There's like this oath down here.
People use libraries too.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Most
Good.
bad people are pretty intelligent. Successfully bad people.
Wonder what he was doing. Well, wonder what he was doing.
I'm sure it was something related to his order.
Or he's a part of these bad people.
They should not speak so about someone who is a follower of Ossi.
Again, I'm really sorry. Just spitballing here.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do here?
Yes, we'll
We don't
leave.
have yet to figure this out.
I guess we should leave.
We know where to go.
Wait, we gotta make sure to stop by Evan.
But that's a month and a week or a month out.
Yeah, but we can maybe find a faster route. Let's ask someone in town. Our friend. Our dude guy.
Yeah.
This,
Farris.
But we gotta go meet him. Because it's about time.
Is
I
it?
believe so.
Yeah.
When you last looked out the window, you had about an hour to 2 hours left till the meeting time. That was a little bit ago.
Yeah, we should go meet him.
Yep.
Ask if we could check the book out. No, do we really need the book? Doesn't have anything. Link's book. We don't need the book.
No, I didn't really.
But you want to take your one book that you were reading? So you can read it later?
It's we could buy. It could be useful to take a copy of this book if they will allow.
I mean, the one that you were reading before that.
I understand. It is somewhat common. It would not be difficult to find other copies. But this book on the cults, even though it does not have the exact information that we need, it could still be useful to learn about cults in general.
Do you want to put it in my dating pack?
Well, we got to go ask Evan if we could check it out. I don't want to just steal a book.
Yes, not without permission.
Well, I meant, yes, if we have permission.
Who are you? Who am I? How could you not? Hey, come on, you gotta respect the books.
I think it's soon to come around.
All right. Well, I want to go down there. We got to make sure we got to talk to
You
Evan.
guys are having this conversation on the way
Towards
out the door.
Evan.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Towards Evan.
when you come up, he does look over and he goes, "I did my best." Yes. And you see him rip another piece of paper off, and he attempted to draw what looked like you striking down with your foil, with your shield up here, at a kind of downward angle, and the foil going straight through and pinning a couple into the ground.
You flatter me, Sir Evan.
No, I can't flatter you too much. I was asked, but I hope you enjoy it.
I will cherish it forever.
All right. Good to see you guys.
Hey, can we check out this book?
Oh, sure.
Or buy it? For me?
Well, you can't buy it.
I mean, I don't know
but you
when
can
we're
check
gonna.
it out.
I don't know when I'm gonna be back to return.
Well, as long as you return it to a library, that's what matters.
Oh, well, sure. Then I'm gonna take these two.
Okay. Well, first, if you could give me a little bit of information about yourself. Who are you? What's your name?
Hell, myself. I don't want to do that.
I trust you. But trust me, this isn't a bad thing. It's just a way to keep track of who checked what book.
That
No,
makes
you do
sense.
not want to be responsible for the late fees, do you?
You understand, big world takes a while to travel. We only got a couple libraries to return them at. It's just we have a magical way of tracking it up in case it never returns. We can come gather it.
It just meant that they follow out of the way of the moon.
My name is Nira Laura, and I will check out the book.
Okay, and he writes your name down, and literally it just blows into the book, and that's it, and hands off the book to you.
Hey, and that one for him. That other.
Did you want your other book?
We're taking it. No,
Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay if I take that one as well?
Yes, and what is his name?
His name is
I just know him
Etienne.
as the Shining Knight. Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm supposed to give out his name.
And it
You
blows
are-
him to the book, fades, and he hands you the same book. There's nothing written on this end. It glows into the book itself. That way, his magic is tracked.
Okay. Cool. That's it.
So I stick it
Uh,
I stick it in my candy.
I wonder, Evan, is it possible to, in any way, to recall all of the people who have checked out a book similarly to us?
I would have to have the actual book to see who had checked it out last. That's the downside to this sort of magic. I can trace the magic, but I have to have the book itself to do so. But if you want me to trace a book you're holding, I can do that.
Yeah. Can you do this one?
If it
Which one?
is,
The one with the
I
symbols.
don't know how much work it would be or if you would have the time, but as we go about our business here, would it be possible for you to take all the copies of Noon's book here and compile a list of all those who have checked it out in the past, let's just say a year?
That'd take me about a week, but sure, I can get started on that.
No,
in my
we
downtime.
can't- And we came back.
It could perhaps be very useful to our investigation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I give you another gold to do it.
Again, I don't require your money.
Don't care. You got to work for your money, man.
Oh, the monastery provides everything for me.
Well, this is for you.
And he just leaves it on the counter there.
Cool.
All right.
They are supposed to live in modest lifestyle. Yeah.
I think you said it like rude and the dead.
Why is it rude to pay for his services?
They were a different kind of life than us.
I know.
How did I really pay him? Did I want you?
I'm not going to take it out. It's rude to even take it.
I pick it up.
All right, so that was what, 3 gold total, I think? Because the gold you left him earlier was the sitting.
Yeah, I know. I figure it was 3 gold for me.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys go to exit the library, that is where we're going to end our episode tonight.
All right.
Thanks for listening to Couples and Crits. This podcast is brought to you by Gold Mountain Games. Find out more about the podcast and GMG at goldmountaingames.com. You can find Gold Mountain Games and the whole Couples and Crits crew on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Twitter.